Welcome to Rising Above Shadows of Abuse. Rasa. Here host Grace of her. How do international drug policies and foreign interventions impact drug-related issues in Colombia?
Well, I mentioned before that the U.S. has a law, that is the international law, and they have the next year. They have an anti-drug effort since the 1980s. So they have an initiative that is called Plan Colombia, which provides billions of Colombian pesos in military aid to reduce coca cultivation, disrupt trafficking networks, and weaken insurgent groups tied to the drug trade. But that's it. So they fumigate the crops with a glyphosate, that is a chemical element. I don't know what is that. It destroys the environment, but they only focus on reduce coca cultivation. They don't care if people have food, if people have another type of crops, if people go to school, if children go to school, if they have a hospital, they don't care. And they have billions of dollars in that, not in social inversion, not in social services, nothing. Just to eradicate the coca cultivation. There are efforts that the communities are doing. So they say, okay, please don't do this kind of plan, but change, please. Give us opportunities. We are going to reduce, we are going to change the cultivations. We are going to have a different eradication program. We eradicate the cultivation, but give us another opportunity. Because if you eradicate the cultivation, what you are going to eat if you don't have money? So that's the influence. And also because we can substitute the crops here, but if the international demand for coca is so high, well, probably not in Colombia, but in Ecuador, they are going to grow in more plants. So we have to join with the international community to find solutions, because in Colombia we produce the drug, but if in other countries, in foreign countries, they are consuming that drug. So if we stop here producing the drugs, another country is going to produce it. So nothing is going to change. Probably it's going to change in Colombia, but not in other countries in Latin America, such as Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, or Venezuela. It doesn't matter, because we can stop here the production of this, but they are going to produce it in another country. So I think the foreign countries, the international countries like the US or European countries, they have to control the consumption of drugs, because it's a business. Demand, I sell. So we have to work hand to hand.
Demand and supply.
That's the international influence that we have seen here in Colombia for many years. And not only in Colombia, as I tell you, Bolivia, Ecuador, Peru, they also have a lot of plantations, coca cultivation, crops everywhere.
If the demand can be reduced, possibly the supply used as well or minimized. It depends on the government of various countries to come together to find solution to this particular problem. If you want more on this topic, kindly send an email to risingaboveshadowsofabuse@gmail.com. Thank you.